of networking and networking. Now,
Yes.
I've seen you in action. You own the room when you're networking. It's so good, and you do it in such a human way. It doesn't feel transactional. And I think that's a real skill. What would you say to someone who doesn't have that innate skill? How can they get better at that?
Yeah, interestingly enough, I had a really great conversation with somebody I deeply admire, Hazel McPherson, who's a CISO, and she is not naturally extroverted. So she finds
Uh,
networking to be kind of the opposite to me. Now,
yeah.
I have to say, I love networking because I'm very curious about people. I remember things and I'm interested in what people are up to.
Uh,
So for me, that lack of transaction is just really the human element. Funny enough, I've got to learn how to bridge that into sales now that I have my own business, right?
yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm probably not as good as that as some other people. But when you're finding it hard just to even open the door into conversations, I think
Mhm.
what I started with was I had been mentored anyway to say that, once you get to a certain level, generally the only way forward is through your network. So that helps me create those deep relationships. But I start out small. So I used to go to people I admired, or I'd go to somebody who had just spoken and I would, thank them for their speech and actually highlight out what I thought was interesting and give them ideas or start to share ideas. So I met them with a curiosity. I met them with interest.
Mhm.
Um, but you could go as small as just saying, I really love your shoes. You know,
Often it's
don't
not the big things, is it? It's really like how do you connect to someone on a human level? And we're all quite similar in that respect. Yeah.
yeah, I mean, and don't let that hold you back. Like, I know you've got to figure out how the conversation should flow from that point, but
Yeah.
fundamentally, people admire you for coming up and speaking to them. And if you've got good ideas, even those people you're gathering ideas from really
Uh-huh.
value ideas back in return, and it becomes a really lovely.